Okay, so hi everyone. Today we're gonna introduce our group project on Walmart cybersecurity. And I will start with a quick overview of Walmart and its key systems and assets. First, let me introduce our team. Next slide, please. We are Group 7 and our group members are Jin Yi-sun, Shengxin Wang, Hao Teng, and Zihan Liu. I, Jin Yi-sun, worked on the introduction and business overview. Shengxin Wang will focus on the threats modeling and risk analysis. Hao Teng will cover the protective measures and justifications. And Zihan Liu will work on the disaster recovery and future challenges. Now let's look at the overview of Walmart. Next slide, please. So Walmart is the world's largest retailer. It has founded in 1962 and now has over 10,000 stores around the world. Walmart is known for offering low prices, convenience, and a wide range of products. Besides physical stores, it has a strong e-commerce platform, making shopping easy for customers both in-store and online. Next slide, please. To run such a huge business, Walmart relies heavily on its information systems. These include ERP systems to manage financial and human resources, and supply chain management systems to handle the inventory and delivery part, point-on-sale systems at checkout, and cloud service with big data and AI to improve the decision-making and customer experience. When we talk about Walmart's key assets, we mean both digital and physical assets. On the digital side, there's customer data, algorithms, and transaction records. On the physical side, there's our stores, warehouses, and delivery trucks. Cybersecurity plays a crucial role here. It helps protect customers' data and privacy, and also ensure the business runs smoothly without interruptions, and helps Walmart keep the trust of its customers and stay ahead of the competitors. Now let's move on to the next part.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm here to talk about the significant cybersecurity challenges facing Walmart, a retail giant. First, let's look at the top security threats they encounter. We are talking about sophisticated cyber threats like ransomware and malware that can shut down their vast network of POS systems and the supply chains operations. Then there are the massive data breaches constantly targeting sensitive customer and employee information. Imagine the impact of losing PII, payment data, or even health records. E-commerce fraud is also a huge battle, with continuous attempts to exploit online payments. And let's not forget the basics widespread phishing attempts against their millions of employees, and the risk of DDoS attacks taking down their crucial online presence, especially during peak shopping seasons. Next, we have significant supply chain risks. This isn't just about physical goods, it's about the software that powers their logistics. A vulnerability in third-party software could open the door to their entire system. And yes, a cyber attack could even disrupt their physical supply chain. Think about trucks not moving or warehouses grinding to a halt. Lastly, insider risks are a constant worry, whether it's a malicious employee intentionally stealing data or simply a negligent one making a mistake. Uh, so, so how do we understand how these threats could materialize? That's where threat modeling comes in. We analyze Walmart's attack surface, essentially all the points an attacker could try to exploit. This includes everything from their public-facing websites and mobile apps to their internal corporate networks, stores, and massive cloud infrastructure. We also identify key vulnerability categories: Apache software, misconfigurations in their vast systems, and of course, human factors like a lack of security awareness. By looking at all this, we can imagine illustrative attack scenarios. For example, a phishing email leading to an employee's credentials being stolen, which then allows access to customer databases, or a sophisticated attack on a supply chain vendor that trickles down to impact Walmart's operations. Understanding these paths help us prepare. Finally, let's talk about the business impact. What happens if these threats succeed? The consequences are severe. Finally, Walmart faces huge revenue losses from downtime, massive fines for privacy violations, and enormous costs for recovery and legal battles. A breach can also cause long-term damage to their brand. Operationally, we are looking at creeping supply chain disruptions, critical service interruption in stores or online, and compromised data integrity, which impacts everything from inventory to financial reporting. Okay, so welcome next one.
Okay, I'm presenting Walmart's cybersecurity strategy, focusing on protective measures and their justifications. As one of the largest retailer, Walmart faced a complex threat landscape, with operations spanning thousands of locations and extensive digital systems. It exposed a wide range of cyber risk. To address this risk, Walmart adopted a multi-layered approach centered on three key areas: data encryption, access control, and employee training. Each play a unique role safeguarding the company's critical asset. Next slide, please. Data encryption. Encryption is one of the most fundamental tools for protecting sensitive data. Walmart handles an enormous amount of information daily, including customer transaction, employee records, and business algorithm. To prevent unauthorized access, encryption is applied both to store data and data in transit. This includes using industry standard tool like Advanced Encryption Standard, also known as AES, for data at rest, and secure communication tools for transferring data even in the event to the system branch. Encryption ensures the information remains unreadable and unusable to attackers. Beyond protection, encryption supports Walmart's compliance with regulatory requirements such as GDPR, HIPAA, and CCPA. Next slide, please. Access control. The next protective measure is access control. With hundreds of thousands of employees and numerous third-party vendors, Walmart must manage who can access the specific system and data with precision. To do this, the company uses role-based access control, which assigns permissions based strictly on job responsibility. This is supported by multi-factor authentication and regular access audits to detect the privileges. Effective access control minimizes insider threats, whether intentional or accidental, and limits the damage of compromised account. Next slide, please. Employee training. No cybersecurity strategy is complete without addressing the human element. Even the best technical defenses can be weakened by employee mistakes. Walmart's workforce include full-time, part-time, and seasonal staff. Making continuous cybersecurity education is essential. Training covers awareness, password and security, and safe data handling. Rather than relying on one-time workshops, Walmart use ongoing refresher, simulated attacks, and onboarding session to build long-term awareness. Now, next to move on next part.
Okay, I'll talk about the disaster recovery and future challenges of Walmart. Next page, please. So to ensure that Walmart can continue critical business operations during and after a security incident, it must adopt a robust BCP and DRP. So I'll talk about some key components here. So the first one is data backup and storage redundancy. So Walmart should implement automated and encrypt backup stored in geographically dispersed data centers. This ensures customer data, transaction records, and supply chain information are recoverable in case of breaches or hardware failure. And the second term is about the system redundancy and failure over mechanism. So critical systems like online retail platforms, supply chain software, and point of sale systems must be mirrored and ready to fail over instantly to secondary infrastructure if primary systems fail. And the third point is about the incident response procedures. A structured incident response framework should be in place with defined roles and responsibilities. Rapid identification, containment, eradication, and recovery steps must be rehearsed via simulations. And now I will talk about the anticipate and how to address the failure challenges. So Walmart must prepare for emerging risks that are rapidly reshaping the cybersecurity landscape. The first issue is about the AI-driven frauds and attacks. Sophisticated phishing campaigns, deepfakes, and autonomous bots powered by AI could be used to exploit customers' trust or impersonate employees. Walmart should invest in AI-driven threat detection systems and deepfake recognition technologies. And the second issue is about the quantum computing threats. So once quantum computers become viable, current encryption protocols such as the RSA and ECC may be broken. Walmart must begin exploring post-quantum cryptographic algorithms as part of their long-term planning. And the final issue is about the supply chain disruptions. So cyber attacks on third-party logistics, payment vendors, or product suppliers could paralyze Walmart's operations. Continuous vendor risk assessment and contractual obligations on cybersecurity posture are essentials for Walmart. Next page, please. So here comes to our conclusion. So Walmart's skill and digital complexity demand a cybersecurity strategy that is both comprehensive and tailored. The combined use of encryption, access control, and employee training provides a balanced approach that addresses the technological procedures and human factors involved in modern cyber risk. These measures not only strengthen Walmart's defensive against the external attacks and internal vulnerabilities, but also support regulatory compliance and preserve customer trust. As cybersecurity threats continue to evolve, maintaining and continuously improving this protective practice will be essential to ensure the long-term security and stability of Walmart's global operations. Next page, please. Here is our reference, and thank you.